targeting and lightning pod. Now this is used for precision striking and it can work in all weather. This technology is being developed by Rafael, and on the flip side it is developed by Northrop, which is a US company. Now there are this is one of the four major contribution of Israel in the LCA Tejas, which is an indigenously built up by the Indian installation. 24, they are assault helicopters that India took from Russia. Now Israel performed some very crucial upgrades on these helicopters. We don't have the specification of these upgrades, but it is believed that this was again one of the prime things that Israel did in the helicopter domains for India. M8023, and they are fire control radars which are manufactured by ELTA, an Israeli company. Now these radars are quite important, and this deal size was again a 600 million deal that happened between India and Israel. This is again one of the big deals that happened post 2004. And these radars are can detect the heat and can detect specific aspects of installations of the enemy, and can help us to make precision strike in the enemy territory. Now we are going to look at RISAT-2. These satellites were initially thought to be of civilian use, but they have quite an interesting feature. So in the conventional satellite we used to take images, and as you can guess that images requires light. Now these are like using the radars which uses SAR technology, so that enables them to work in the night. Now this satellite RISAT-2 was launched in 2009, and it was again some of the very important things that India and Israel did together. And Indians call them MRSAM. Then we have a Spider air defense system. Now these things and these technologies were developed by Rafael and Israeli aerospace company, and these were really the major breakthroughs. Now these missiles and air defense system are important because when we look at ship, or when we look at protection from a distance of like 70 kilometers for a ship or for our other installation, these air defense system plays a very important role. In the coming part we can link how Rafael and the Israeli aerospace industries IAI work, and we'll also look at cockpit angle in a later part. But it's important that the major focus here on some of the bigger deals were in Barak and Spider air defense. Surface ceiling, rate of climb and range. Now these are three important parameters for UAV. As far as the Kargil conflict goes, there were two main UAVs that were quite helpful, which were supplied by Israel. One is the IAI's Searcher UAV and the IAI Heron UAV. Now they have different specification, and that's how India can use them at places where it believes which one could solve the strategic purpose. IAI Heron. Now these are used to destroy the enemy's anti-aircraft gun or the anti-aircraft installation. What these UCAV would do is that they'll go to the enemy territory and they will destroy the first strike that could happen to the aircrafts that would go on the enemy territory. So they are really an anti-aircraft system. So they are like anti-radar kind of a thing to help the strike for the prime aircrafts. Now this deal was around 100 million, and it happened again, as I told you, after 2004.